All right, Puppet. Go for it.
Let me go and open the universe so I can see exactly what needs exposition. So I can do this as fast as physically fucking possible. Okay, exposition. You 7, a lot of fucking people, are a party of a bunch of fucking I don't knows coming together for some fucking reason to explore a tomb of a dead explorer who, when he died, put all of his wealth together in one giant tomb and test people to try and clear the tomb to actually get what he had. For whatever reason you guys are here, I don't know. It's up to you. It's just the mechanics of the dungeon is it is a roguelike arcadey RPG kind of fucking thing going on. Falls dying, going back to the beginning, trying again. You can bring loot with you. You keep experience. Temporary boss shrines, yada yada yada. And probably the most important thing to mention is you have to contend with keeping the party together in a roguelike setting, and that the fact your party has a fucking chicken. So this might be a lot harder than anticipated. Everyone else is a pretty normal race, but just the fucking chicken being here is gonna like make this whole trade shit going on.
Yeah. Well, Storm's
I'm a Gallus.
Well, my character has a
Same
spell
fucking-
called Comprehend Languages, so maybe I can understand the chicken and translate for the group sometimes.
If you cast that spell, yeah.
When the fuck did you get that spell?
It's something I chose when I knew that you were a chicken.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a Gallus, not a
Okay.
chicken.
Actually.
Okay, so they're a chicken.
Yeah.
Gallus.
But yeah, both Storm and Topaz will be a problem until we teach them common. Oh.
If they learn common, will they have it?
Capable.
Will they have it after like a wipe and we go back in? Like, will they still?
You keep your knowledge.
Okay.
Wait, you said
Any
yes
languages you learn in the dungeon, you'll keep it with you.
Oh, okay.
So that's awesome then. Puppet, is that your expedition? Anybody got questions or anything?
Mm-mm.
You said we lose our loot if we die, but somebody mentioned something about like being able to go back and like stash loot for like a future run. Is that?
Whenever you kill the boss of a given floor, you have two options to go to the next floor or return back to the entrance zone where you can store whatever your current equipment you have. And then when you're ready for your next run, you can kind of pick and choose what equipment you want to bring if you don't want to risk it.
Okay.
Huh.
I have a question as a non-player.
Yeah, it's Frosty in the back.
So you said like whenever you beat a floor of the dungeon, you have the choice to continue on or go back to the start. Does that like completely end the run or whatever?
Yeah, when they go back to the start, the first floor will reshuffle again to be a new run.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That is
We're
good.
actually doing a dungeon crawler.
Yeah, it's a roguelike. It'll be
Okay,
random
so
every
it's like
time.
an ever-shifting dungeon.
Yep, giant planet-sized tomb that keeps shifting around.
We're entering the dungeon.
Yeah.
Planet-sized.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck, actually.
Mom!
It's just actually the dungeon.
Yeah.
And Crypt of the Necrodancer, like kind of mashing those two together.
Yeah, dude. It's so weird because me and Puppet played both this is why I was late, because me and Puppet played those at like 5 a.m.
I mean, fuck, like 8.
Games. Was
You
it like
said
8?
max.
Alright.
Max character level is 20. Is that right?
D&D, yeah.
Okay. How long does it take us to level up? I mean, I'm sure it's of course based on like
level
what we
1 to
kill
2, it'll be like a handful of fights, but from like 15 to 16, it'll probably be a couple floors.
I doubt that we will get to 20 in this campaign.
You think we'll beat it before then, or give up?
I think we'll probably beat it before then. Would be my assumption. Either that or by God something happens and
Level 20 is so hard to get to if you're not doing like
most D&D groups. I don't think get to 20.
How do
Yeah,
you
if you're
keep
doing
track
XP.
of like? How do you're keeping track of how much experience everybody gets, and everybody gets the same amount of experience?
It's in the
At the end of every fight, I'll prompt the party, how do you want to split it? So you can choose to exclude people who don't need it. And then I will give you the value that everyone needs to add to themselves after dividing it.
Who would not? For what reason would someone not need experience?
Someone died.
If someone dies or someone gets like an XP potion to get a quick lump sum of experience, so they're ahead a little bit, they don't need the experience from certain fights, so you can choose not to divide it to them.
Oh, okay.
And then we add it to our character sheets.
Yeah, in the top right where you go to manage to change a picture and stuff, there's a little experience button where you can just type in the thing and click add.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have like other stats like hunger that we have to like maintain?
You guys eat every time you take a long rest.
And
Do
that's
we
it.
have to eat? Do we have to have food to eat when we take a long rest?
You have to have rations or some kind of food, yeah.
And what
Oh.
if you don't? You don't sleep.
We can't.
If you
rest.
don't have rations, you do not benefit from a long rest and you gain a level of exhaustion.
Damn. Okay.
You make food
So
for us.
you can go a week without eating before you die to exhaustion.
Okay.
How else does exhaustion
Okay.
affect you, Puppet?
Every level of it, they changed it in the new 2024 rules. Every level of exhaustion just gives you a -5 to all checks.
Oof.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's rough.
Yeah.
Holy
You know,
shit.
exhaustion is like you don't want exhaustion.
Oh my god. Okay.
Any questions?
What about like taking damage in fights? Like, can you tell us how fights work? Can you just explain how fights work? Like I'm a dummy because I am a dummy.
It
Like,
says you guys encounter monsters. I say roll initiative. Everybody rolls their initiative. Then we just go down the line of what people rolled to see who goes when. People hit each other. People kill each other. Fight ends. You have your experience. Some people might be wounded. Some people might not be.
okay, cool.
All right. Besides for that, if anyone has any other questions, go for it. But I know some stuff. This is like, if anybody needs to leave now obviously would be the best time to leave because I believe we have the two main things done. But we are going to, like, Puppet needs to do some things with Foundry with everyone, I believe.
I gotta get everyone.
Before that, I had another question I was pondering on the toilet.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm not playing, but it's for world building, of course.
Yeah.
Do you know, this is a tomb. Do you know who is in the tomb? Like, who this is the tomb for?
Yes.
Or is that spoilers? Okay. Also, are you guys, your group of adventurers, the first people to find these tombs, or will you find the remains of previous adventurers before you?
They
And
are
if you do,
not
can
the
you...
first group, but
Okay.
the tomb cleans itself after every single run, so you'll never see the remains of other adventurers that have tried.
Okay.
That's interesting.
And any
Those are good
equipment
questions.
of the people that died in the dungeon just kind of gets added to the treasure at the end.
Okay.
Oh.
I think that's it. Those are just the two things I was pondering whilst on the pooper.
Yeah, those are good questions. Frosty, you should have joined.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we could have 8 fucking people. Yes, God.
yeah. No, I couldn't do that because I just had to turn somebody down. I'll feel terrible. I said before, I slid in wounds at the last second, so
I was still surprised by that.
yeah, no, but like 7, like a 6 is like, okay, it's a large group, but 7's a stretch. That's that's fine. I asked Puppet beforehand. Puppet said, yeah, that's okay. So I said that's okay. Everyone here is good people and not annoying and.
Does having a large group make things easier for us, or will it
Maybe.
be Or would there just be like less experience to go around, so it'd be a little bit harder in that aspect?
Go ahead, Puppet.
It's easier in terms of you have an entire fucking like small company worth of people to fight with. But the fights and turns will take a lot longer. Experience is divided a lot harsher between everybody.
Combos are gonna go crazy though.
And the enemies have to scale with the party, so there's going to be a lot of enemies in fights too.
Mm.
Oh,
Which
What's
means the
gonna go
Or,
turns
you,
are gonna
or you'll
last
be
even
finding
longer.
bigger things. sooner.
AoE damage is gonna go high.
Topaz,
Uh,
I do have a question about your chicken character though.
Gallus, yes.
Chicken.
Okay. Would you say your chicken is very, you know, are they like nice or are they a
I'm
mean chicken?
I'm a nice
say?
chicken. I'm
Are they
lawful
in?
Nice
good, I
Are
think.
you an Aarakocra?
Okay.
I'm a Gallus.
No, they're chicken.
I'm now thinking
Just
about
straight up
it.
a chicken.
It would be really
Yeah.
funny if Topaz was like chaotic evil or whatever, and Miller the interpreter is like really nice, so he has to like censor everything that Topaz says.
I would have normally gone chaotic
That would
evil,
be
but I
funny.
think somebody else's, and I think for like my first time playing, I want to just do like an alignment that is just more natural, because I'm so lawful and so nice and good.
Mhm.
But
Right,
in
playing
the
chicken.
future, I would probably do chaotic something or evil
Well,
something.
Yeah.
you know what lawful good is, right?
Yeah.
The goodest of the good.
Yeah, because it's
Mhm.
like I hate lawful good because lawful good is law. You follow every law and all that shit,
There,
right?
there's two
That's
spectrums.
awesome,
There's
actually.
She's a
lawful to
criminal.
chaotic, and there's good to evil.
She has a master's in criminal justice. She works at a jail, and she's a private investigator. So it kind of makes sense.
Hmm. Well, I chose like
Dare I say, personal
Okay,
investigators are not lawful good because you're doing it privately. You're hiding something, of course. I
No,
feel
I'm
like
not.
that would be one step down.
The people I watch are hiding something. I'm just exposing the truth.
I guess.
yeah I don't
What
know
about
choose.
But what about the people that you're investigating? Those people have feelings too.
yeah,
Did
but
they
if
have
you're
feelings when they
investigating,
were
they're probably not.
smashing their? Did they have
Oh.
feelings when they were smashing their paramour and cheating on their spouses and abusing their children?
Yup.
Storm,
No, look, keep in mind.
I can send you a recording. I should have thought that and asked if Storm was here. Storm didn't say a word, so I should have known he wasn't here.
Yeah, I was waiting the entire fucking time.
We went over a quick exposition. Tomb, One Piece, dungeon resets. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no recording of that. That's fucking go with that.
No, there will be. It's in my. I haven't stopped recording yet. No.
Ugh.
Actually, since we can, are we gonna go with Foundry? No. I can just quickly end this.